Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If it's your first time here, welcome. My name is Alyssa. I'm a 24-year-old first-time mom, and my son Reese is almost 2 months old at this point. I thought I'd go ahead and just share what I did for his nursery. I kept it very gender neutral with a lot of whites, creams, beiges, and natural wood tones. I wanted it to be a nice calming and relaxing place for him even as he continues to grow and the room does change a little bit. But as always, I'll make sure to link everything I can down below for you, and let's get right into it. So when you first walk into the room, over here on the left, you'll just kind of see the dresser and changing station, my nursing station, Reese's little PlayStation, the shelves, closet, and then his crib over here. So when you first walk in the room, this is what you're gonna see on the left-hand side. We have the Munchkin Step diaper pail. So far we're loving it. We never have any smells or anything like that. It just has a baking soda cartridge that helps keep the odor inside. I will say you do have to manually close the top, so just keep that in mind. And then above the changing table, I just have this mirror that I got from Hobby Lobby. They were doing like a 50% off sale for their mirrors, so I snagged it up. I will admit Dakota was not a fan when I first had this arrive at the house. He said it looks too much like a flower and he just wasn't a big fan, but I absolutely love it. I think it ties into the rest of the room and the different shades of kind of wood tones that I have, with a little bit of kind of like texture with the shape of it, so I do enjoy that. Then I have a green plant that I got from IKEA just for a little bit of color. And then I have his Kikaroo, which we love. It's nice and wipeable. And then over here, I just keep his baby monitor to charge, but usually it kind of bounces around the house depending wherever we are. And then for the knobs on his dresser, the dresser is the Hemnes 3-drawer dresser that I got from IKEA. Usually you see the 6, I feel like, in a lot of people's nurseries tour, but that just seems a bit much, and his room isn't overly spacious, so it wasn't gonna fit, so we chose to get the 3, and it's been perfectly fine. I actually have more than enough room. It comes with black knobs, but I just ordered some wooden ones off of Amazon and swapped them out, so I feel like it matches the room a lot better now. And then inside the dresser, we are in the top drawer the most for sure. Over here, I just keep his muslin burp cloths. Back here, I just have his medicine if we ever need it. Luckily, we haven't had to at this point, but I just got that in a kit. Then we keep his knot tie hats and his beanies and some mittens, his little white onesies. We have the copper pearl bandana bibs. These come in a pack of 4. We love them. We use them almost every day. Some socks for him. In this basket, we have some hairbrushes, diaper cream, everywhere balm, lotion, his electric nail file, and things like that. In this one, we have his Hello Bello wipes and the Hello Bello diapers. I just had to upgrade him to a size 2 this week, and I'm definitely a little emotional about it. He was in size 1 right when he was born, so he's no longer a little baby, but I'll be okay. And then in the back here, we just keep some Hello Bello hand sanitizer. He's been experiencing a little bit of cradle cap, so this is like the conditioner, you can think of it like that you put on after the bath. And so we just keep that in there for easy access. And then we also keep one single binky in here. This is the brown binky that always stays at the changing table in case he's getting a little bit fussy and never leaves, so you know you always have one. So we just keep that right in here because we grab these essentials the absolute most. In the second drawer, this is kind of where we keep all of his pajamas and things like that. So I just have some fleece sleep sack. I'm probably gonna swap these out for the cotton ones very soon since it's becoming summer here in Connecticut. These are just kind of his sets that match with like a top and a bottom, so we just have those right there. These are all of his pants, so we keep like his suspenders, his tights, like little I don't know what you call these. The cute little baby booty shorts with the suspenders, some sweatpants, and then shorts. And then these are all of his zipper footies that he wears to bed. I have a few more, but they're being washed. And then we have the knotted gowns. He doesn't wear these as much anymore. He wore those more when he was a fresh newborn, but sometimes we just swap them in there if we're running low on laundry. And then in the bottom drawer, we just keep the refills for his diaper pail. And then I have his swaddles. I have an extra crib sheet for him. There's another one that's being washed. And then the white one is his bassinet sheet. And then this blanket's just actually my sister's like childhood baby blanket. So that's just kind of there as well. But clearly I have plenty of space still in almost all of the drawers. And then just something to note, I actually ended up getting this rug from, I believe, Wayfair when they were having a pretty good sale. It's got a nice texture to it. It is a bit of a pain to vacuum, so just keep that in mind. But overall, there's no major stains or anything, and we're not particularly careful when we walk on it, so it's holding up pretty well 2 months in. Over here in this basket, I just got this from IKEA, and I just have it filled with his baby blankets. The back 3 fuzzy ones my mom actually made, and then these 2 front ones over here. We actually found that my grandmother had made those a couple years after she had passed. My dad had given them to me a few years ago for whenever we have children. So all of these blankets are very sentimental to me, but eventually when he outgrows the baby blanket, it'll just double as his hamper. And then next to the blankets, we kind of have my rocking chair and nursing station. You'll see that I have my curtains. I just got these off of Amazon, and they're just connected with some little wooden clips to kind of tie into the theme. And then they also have the little wooden beads there as well. I absolutely love this rocking chair. I will say I'm tall and it does a pretty good job. My head can't fully rest, so something to consider if you're over 6 feet or if you're looking for something for your husband. But it does have pretty good back support for someone that is tall. And if you're shorter, I feel like you'll have no problem. It's not an overly deep seat. It's the Vinci Swivel glider. It's actually the second one. The first one we got was damaged, and so we had to call it Target and get it swapped out, and they did, and it was perfectly fine. Just a couple texture pieces, a nice little throw blanket that's nice and soft, a textured pillow, and then an ottoman as well that I got from Amazon. This does have a little bit of a gray sparkle to it. You probably won't be able to see it on camera, so it was a little bit of a surprise, but you can't really tell, so I just kept it. And then next to that, I just have a little lamp from Target. The same plant that I have on the dresser is over here on the nightstand to tie them in, and a coaster for my drink when I'm breastfeeding. I ended up getting this little nightstand from Amazon, and I felt like it matched the room perfectly. I stumbled upon it. I was gonna get a way more expensive one. It ended up being one of my favorite pieces because it's so minimal, but it has the white and the wood tones that I'm looking for. So love that. It's not the sturdiest. It's a little bit of a cheap material, but serves the purpose perfectly fine. And then over here on the wall, this is my favorite spot in the entire room. This is kind of the main thing that shaped the theme throughout the room. I did not go into the nursery with the intent of having a Harry Potter theme because I thought they were gonna be like the stereotypical colors, kind of dark and reds and blues, and that's not what I was going for at all. But Amazon and Etsy were able to really help me with this. This piece up here, it just says, "You're a wizard, Reese." It's a very common Harry Potter quote if you've ever seen any of the movies. I got it from Five Below for I think $2, and so it ended up being really cute. We just have the Slytherin wand, that's Dakota's house, a little wooden Harry Potter sign from Etsy, and it has a bunch of the different little cute quotes. I don't recall where I got the little abacus from, but it was really cheap. I think I got it from Hobby Lobby as well. And then I have a little embroidered quote from Harry Potter, a little wooden rainbow, and then I have these light up Hogwarts and Diagon Alley pieces that I got from Amazon. I stumbled upon these on page like 50 of Amazon looking for Harry Potter neutral pieces, and I love it. So it definitely has different dimensions to it, so it's really cute. And then I just got Reese's name sign. If you are following me on Instagram, this is what we used to announce his name when he was born. Rainbow is from Target Dollar Spot. A little Etsy Harry Potter music box. My wand for Hufflepuff. And then the matching embroidered hoop from Etsy. And then this is a little Hogwarts train that I got from a creator in England. And then just the corresponding Diagon Alley piece that I also got from Amazon as well. And then this little like tassel thing here, I think I want to say I got it from the Target Dollar Spot as well. These wooden shelves, shout out to Dakota, Dad of the Year. He made these himself, so definitely a cute sentimental piece for Reese in the future. But I wanted to kind of have all of the Harry Potter designs in one spot so the room didn't get overly crowded, but when you start to just kind of look at the little neat details of it, it's my favorite spot in the entire room. And then just below that is a wooden play gym I got from Amazon, and then the white circle mat that you see underneath it is from TJ Maxx. Excuse me, sir. You don't want to show them your room? And then next for his closet. Just kind of working bottom up. The front here I just have my childhood dolls and then 2 stuffed animals that we were gifted at our gender reveal. Back there is his pack and play. We have the 4 moms. The My Best Friend pillow that I don't really use anymore. I definitely prefer my Boppy. Over here in the wooden box, I just keep his keepsakes from the hospital, his wristbands, blanket, hats, all those things that you want to keep. And then his diaper stash, of course. And then his wipes. And then above that, I just have his clothes that don't really need to be in the dresser, that I prefer to have less wrinkly. And I just keep them over here divided by their size. And then I use these wooden dividers that I got off of Etsy that kind of just say the month, and they are double-sided, which is important to me. I also have the toddler size for when he outgrows those. And then I just kind of store the miscellaneous items for his room in these bins that I got from Target and the labels that I made from Amazon. And then I just have one for too small that he's outgrown, breastfeeding, diapering, travel, feeding, large toys, soft toys and rattles, miscellaneous like his milestone blocks, and then shoes. And then in the middle of those, I just have his books. I would like to find a better solution of where to put his books, but I just don't really know any good bookshelf storage solutions that I can think of, so for now they're kind of just hanging out there. And then above the top there, I just have his Bumbo multi-seat, and then I just have clothes that he'll grow into that don't necessarily need to be in the dresser right now. And then just next to the closet, we just keep his little Dream On Me rocker that we kind of transport around the house because it's so lightweight. But if he's not using it, it just kind of finds its home right there. Above his crib, you'll see our Dr. Meter baby monitor, which we're loving. And then I just have these $8 letters from Michaels. They're held up with command strips, and Dakota was just able to space them out and adhere them to the wall. They're pretty much the length of the crib, a little bit shorter, just how I wanted it to be centered. I know a lot of times people get those name signs off of Etsy, but they're pretty pricey, and so we were able to do this and complete the look that matches the nursery. So I ended up liking this a lot more. And then for our crib, we just had this kind of antique-ish looking crib that my parents got us for the baby shower. And then we just have a muslin breathable sheet. This is the tan color. He also has the same color, but with like the little rainbows on him that we use pretty often. And so that just kind of ties into the rest of the room. And then we have this wall, which is right to the main door where we started from. At the bottom here, we just have a little rocking horse that's wooden. This was actually my childhood rocking horse. And then on top of it is just a little sing-song elephant that's customized with Reese's name and birthday that Dakota's mom got for the baby when he was first born. And then above that, I just have this wooden accordion shelf that I got from Amazon. And in the middle, it's just a macrame rainbow. And then on the side, it's just some muslin fringe blankets that's white and a little bit darker of a beige color. And then directly above that, I just framed a piece that I got from Etsy. It's a pen-drawn Hogwarts piece, just to add a little bit of Hogwarts theme to this side of the room to kind of tie it all together. And then we're back at the main door. Well guys, that about does it for Reese's nursery tour. I hope that this was helpful for you if maybe you're looking for some inspo for your nursery. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to like and subscribe. It really does help my channel out, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye.